Hello, my name is Nick Knight, a paper toy designer and member of the Urban Paper Collective. On this episode of On the Same Page, myself and 3 other designers will be discussing our involvement in the Urban Paper book in more detail and also outlining some of the other books, projects and exhibitions we've worked on since its initial release. So let's dive in and turn the page. Marshall, we got you back to doing at least one toy again. That was already mission accomplished. You're welcome, Internet. And you are, I think you're coming up with something. You did like a resurrection of the already dead.
Of Grumm, yeah.
I try to come up with something I'm still working on, but
Should I get the thingy I'm working on?
Yeah, sure.
Then 1 second.
Just run down and then
he'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages.
I want to know who we are, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Who we are.
I lost my train of thought now, but like to see like what in those 10 years, a little bit of where we are now, and like I mean, I always like kind of stuck to paper because of the book we did a couple of years ago. I mean, I got you to do something for that as well. So
the paper
robots book.
Paper robots, yeah. Not the other one. I didn't do the paper. What was the other
Glowbots
one? Glowbots,
by Chris.
Yeah, the last
Chris.
one from Brian.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, this was also something like a good project, but after this, I talked to Brian Castelforte after the first book that he did, like we all kind of did, like with the monsters. Yeah. He said like, I feel burned out now. I can't do paper anymore. I need to have a little break. And
after the first book.
Yeah.
But he did another after that.
Yeah, if the money's right and if somebody is asking you, then you, of
Why
course,
not?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
And it also was a great project. I mean, you got to connect with a lot of people, and that was a lot of fun for me as well, to see like the growing things and like having Sal, God bless him. I mean, this guy is awesome. He did like I sent him the templates of the toys, and he just, from the templates, I don't even think he built them. He made like the front and side view models, like technical drawings, so we could put them in the book. And he did a few amazing things also for that. And we got a lot of people to do a lot of great things. But after the book was done, I felt Brian's sentiment, and I was like, yeah, okay, I don't know what I can do now. I did one more toy as a thank you for a friend, like a little friend who gave me chocolate because I did a drawing for her and helped her with a school project, and I felt so bad that she paid from her own allowance to get me that. I wanted to do something, and it was Easter, and so I built this little BunBun. That was the latest toy I did. But it's but
you
now
were exhausted after the last book you did.
It was a lot of things that came into it, and
it is a lot of work. There's a lot of communication going on.
I had awesome help. I mean, somebody helped me with the design of the book, but I mean, I overlooked it and said like, like this a little bit more. But he is especially he really got what I wanted out of it. So the book is not like I don't want to be negative, but the Monsters book, I think like style-wise wasn't very neat, urban, cool. It was more for children.
The design of the book,
And also the colors with the yellow and the black yellow thingies. I was like, I don't get this. So I wanted to have like a cool book for, I mean, it's robots. Yeah. It's aimed more at guys.
It was more
like
technical.
Boys than girls. Yeah. And then like my friend who's like the photographer of my gallery, then he did some really cool shots of them. He took like a whole day to like shoot them all, and then Sal helped with the layout of the thingies, and so but I had to bring it all together. I had to talk. I had to say like, Shin, we need you to change some things in the template because that's not gonna work. And it was quite a few
I think it's a complex thing to make the book.
It's an amazing accomplishment to have on your resume. I mean, I now have to plant a tree, and what else? I mean, I have to build a house.
Yeah, it's a bucket list thing. I still want to have my own book with my name on it. Although I'm in 4 books already, and we had a lot of exhibitions and shows and workshops. It's something I still want to do. A book of my own.
Yeah, but we are approaching the time that it's possible.
Self-publishing. Self-publishing is really easy, so it's not a impossible thing to do.
Plus, there's like these Amazon thingies where you don't even buy the book; you just buy an ebook.
Yeah.
And this could be like an e-printable book, so you can print out the toys out of it.
No, I have to be strict here. I want a book which I can hold on, bite whatever I want, lick it, like sneakers, whatever.
Smell it.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed was that we all participated in books as well, and from what I just said in the beginning is about the art show, it was amazing, but after that and the gallery and in the museum in Arnsberg and books and. Yeah, it brought a lot, and besides a good friendship, also stuff that you can brag about.
Yeah.
How many
and
people
I can remember
say?
going to New York, and I went to MOMA, the Museum of Modern Art, and I went to the store over there, and there was the urban paper book.
Yeah.
In the
Years
Museum
later,
of Modern Art, and I was like, talking a bit louder than normal. Hey, this is the book I'm in. Routed through it, and everybody around. Who's this guy?
You're the artist.
I was so proud of it.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, well, it was sort of a roller coaster because I think I wasn't even invited in the first book. I got in contact with you, and you said you have to get in contact with Matt. So I did, and I sort of invited myself to the book. But
the cool thing about this is you ended up being like the one who did like the longest and most intricate interview with Matt. For us, it was like he sent us some questions or we sent him some answers. He sent back another sheet like with like more detail. Yeah. And I remember him you telling me about that. For you, it was like a back and forth, and you were getting really into details and stuff.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
So I
know that because I was not invited, I was giving the shortest time slot. So I had to build my toy as the fastest because Shin Tanaka and blah 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 blah. Shin Tanaka, the star of our little universe.
We have to name drop him at least 5 times, otherwise nobody will watch.
He got an extended time or something like that, so I had to finish my toy really, really fast. And it was the second one I built. So the Grumm was the first one, and then the Son of a Grumm was the second one.
Son of a Grumm.
and I remember that I had to put a lot of time in it. We wanted a lot of details in it, and after that, I was in a book.
Yeah,
that was the first thing I could brag about. I was in a book with a lot of artists, which was published, and after that, I was at a gallery. And I was meeting you guys, and then
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, I'm
famous now. Which actually brings me to something that you asked, and because now we can get like to the one idea that we also had, like talk about the first toy that we did. That was the second. For me, Urban Paper and Matt Hawkins. I mean, we're talking MySpace age here.
Yeah.
Right. So I made Scissor, my first toy. I made him,
it, them,
him. I made him like a MySpace page as well, and asked some people to do a custom. And I then, I just because I don't know, I felt good that day. I was looking at Matt Hawkins' page, and I really admired the stuff he did back then already, and I saw like you can't say more than no. So I wrote him like a message, and like if he would be up to, because I'm looking for custom designers to like give him a life, and this was, and he just think immediately, like a day later, I had like a message. Yeah, sure. Shoot me the template, and I'll do something. And also, I'm working on a book. Are you interested in taking part? I was like, you're kidding, right?
You never told me this.
This is the first toy. I haven't done anything else yet. So, I mean, I was working on 2 more models at that time. I think for the urban show, urban paper show in Arnhem, I already had like the little whale, and I also did the MechaBunny. Like, and I just thought of that because like Dolly Oblong, she moved on from paper more to like vinyl and customizing dunnies or making her own versions with like the Muffin Man from Hamburg, who's an amazing guy. Also did like a toy for Tugui, also an amazing guy. So I lost
your train of
But
thought.
you're name dropping. That's good.
That's good.
Promote the craft.
Your first toy was
because that's right. Thank you. The MechaBunny I already did with a friend of mine from Essen. We used Forex and cut and bullet. So I had like
Forex
a Forex. It's a hard foam.
Yeah.
And
it's more used in
it's like more plastic thingy feely to it. And I had this like in like I think like almost a meter height with the ears. I brought this, so I was like actually the first at this show to like spread out of like spread out of the paper world.
Yeah.
To try to see
Make
how this
bigger.
is. I mean that was, and so
It impressed me.
yeah, it was fun, but it was hard to do. That's why years later
Almost everything impressed me.
Yeah, at that show.
Yeah.
Same here.
Because I was also in this bubble.
Was that
and then
in Arnhem?
Yeah.
Was that your toy? That was like the bookshelf kind of thingy where the record just cut them in half. Was it Shosh?
No, that was Shosh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. I still have a picture of that. You remember that? There was like
vaguely.
He cut like with the record with the vinyl, cut like a toy open, and it had like even a little brain in there, stuff like that. Really,
a nice one.
I show you the picture. I have it on my Facebook, but somewhere still, and it was like this is, and it said
I
like
had not enough models, so I was building some Chinese and some Japanese stuff, and I thought I like these, so I bring them.
And who did the? But that must be you. The little elephant slide.
No, that's a Japanese. Yeah. That was one of my.
Yeah, but
heroes.
That was so cute.
Toy lava.
This is also one of the things I remember, like this little red elephant, which was also like the what it
slide.
Nose
it's
was like
slide.
the trunk was also like a slide, and had like these little tiny toys, which were like people that were just like a brick and the cylinder.
Yeah, because it was urban toys, and everybody was talking about toys, and I didn't think about toys. And I thought those are examples of toys, because they had the size that you could play with, and the little race cars, and they had characters. That's, I thought I bring it with me. And then I think 3 models.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of On the Same Page. On the next episode, we'll be discussing what our first paper toy designs were like, as well as our design philosophy when it comes to paper engineering and how our approaches differ to one another. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you're notified when the next episode goes live. Oh, and if paper toy design and paper engineering is something you're interested in, which I'm assuming you are since you're still watching and you got to the end of this video, I highly recommend you should check out Lost in the Fold. It's a channel run by Gwynne, a paper toy designer who showcases their designs and techniques in videos. And I swear, I'm not just recommending that channel because they wrote the script for this outro. You'll find the link in the description, and I'll see you next time. Bye!